Hello, Ramdas sir.
Yes, good.
May we begin the session?
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, good.
May we begin the session?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sir. A warm good afternoon to one and all joined here. Creativity is thinking up new things, and innovation is doing new things. With these words, I, Amrita, wholeheartedly welcome you all to this webinar session on National Energy Conservation Day, organized by Institutions Innovation Council of Sri Narayana Guru College. To add a glow to the session, we would like to begin with a prayer.
ദൈവമേ കാത്തുകൊള്ളുന്ന കൈവിടാതിങ്ങു ഞങ്ങളെ നാവികൻ നീ ഭവാദിത്യ ഒരാവിവൻ തോണി നിൻ പദം ഒന്നൊന്നായി എണ്ണി എണ്ണി തൊട്ടെന്നും പൊരുളൊടുങ്ങിയാൽ നിന്നിടും ദൃക്കുപോലുള്ള സ്പന്ദമാകണം അന്നവസ്ത്രാദിമുട്ടാതെ തന്നു രക്ഷിച്ചു ഞങ്ങളെ ധന്യരാക്കുന്ന നീയൊന്നു തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾക്കു തമ്പുരാൻ ആഴിയും തിരയും കാറ്റും ആഴവും പോലെ ഞങ്ങളും മായയും നിന്മഹിമയും നീയുമെന്നുള്ളിലാകണം നീയല്ലോ സൃഷ്ടിയും സ്രഷ്ടാവായതും സൃഷ്ടിജാലവും നീയല്ലോ ദൈവമേ സൃഷ്ടിക്കുള്ള സാമഗ്രിയായതും നീയല്ലോ മായയും മായാവിയും മായാവിനോദനം നീയല്ലോ മായയെ നീക്കി സായുജ്യം നൽകുമാര്യനും നീ സത്യം ജ്ഞാനമാനന്ദം നീ തന്നെ വർത്തമാനവും ഭൂതവും ഭാവിയും വേറല്ല ഓതുമൊഴിയുമോർക്കിൽ നീ അകവും പുറവും തിങ്ങും മഹിമാനദിൻ പദം പുകഴ്ത്തുന്നു ഞങ്ങളങ്ങ് ഭഗവാനെ ജയിക്കുക.
For the welcome address of the session and to introduce the chief guest, I invite Dr. K. Narayana Swamy, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Biochemistry. Sir, please.
A warm good afternoon to Nandal. So today it is a special day. So on this special day, in connection with the National Energy Conservation Day, the Institutions Innovation Council (IIC) of Sri Narayana Guru College, Coimbatore. This college is popularly known as SNGC. We have organized a webinar today on the topic conservation of energy. So before taking my task of welcoming the gathering, I would like to say a few words about this National Energy Conservation Day. So every year on the 14th of December, National Energy Conservation Day, and the same day is the World Energy Conservation Day. This is celebrated in India. This occasion has been celebrated since 1991, when it is led by the Ministry of Power, Government of India. This day is celebrated to raise awareness regarding the brighter future and face the future challenges of what happening now today. So the significance of this particular day, the energy conservation, it is a big necessity that everyone should indulge into make the future even better than today. So the agenda of celebrating National Energy Conservation Day is of energy and resources conservation. So conserving the energy means wisely using the energy rather than indiscriminately misusing it. So coming to the history of this particular day, back in the year 2001, the Indian Bureau of Energy Efficiency, BEE, implemented the Indian Energy Conservation Act, which focused on formulating policies regarding energy conservation. Since then, on every 14th December, and workshops, even competitions at college level, school levels are organized to raise awareness regarding energy conservation. So these events are organized across the country. Today it is happening now. So this year, the Ministry of Power, Government of India, under Azadi Ka Amit Mahotsav is celebrating Energy Conservation Week from 8th to 14th December 2021. So this is the importance of this particular day. So on this occasion, I would like to take the task of welcoming the gathering. So on behalf of our Sri Narayana Guru Educational Trust, SNGET, it is located at Coimbatore. Today, that is Mr. G. Ramadas. So I welcome you. In spite of his busy schedule, when I approached him immediately, he accepted our invitation and he is there today. So such a wonderful personality, he is going to deliver the webinar today. So Mr. G. Ramadas, he completed his BE degree in Electrical and Electronics Engineering in the year May 1991 from our own Coimbatore, that is CIT, Coimbatore Institute of Technology, CIT. So we feel proud that he has completed his degree from Coimbatore. So now he is working under this Bureau of Energy Efficiency, BEE, the Tamil Nadu branch coming under the Ministry of Power located at Chennai. So on behalf of our trust, on behalf of our principal, Dr. M. Ilangovan, I would like to extend a warm welcome once again to him. Welcome, sir. Then I would like to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. M. Ilangovan. He is always guiding us in all our endeavors. So I welcome him personally and on behalf of every one of us here. I welcome you, sir. Then I would like to extend my heartfelt welcome to all the IIC members, faculty members of the college, and IIC student members of this college, and the participants, of course, our SNGC students, to make this occasion that is a wonderful one. So once again, I welcome you all to this Energy Conservation Day webinar. So thank you very much for the opportunity given.
Now to move forward with the session without any ado, I invite Mr. G. Ramdas, Assistant Executive Engineer, Demand Side Management, Tamil Nadu Generation and Distribution Corporation, Headquarters, Chennai, to take over the session on the topic Conservation of Energy. You can take over, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I thank Mr. Narayan sir for a long introduction about me. Also, really happy that Sri Narayana Guru College is organizing such a wonderful program on Energy Conservation Day. On behalf of Tanjore, actually, I'm not working under BE directly. I'm working under Tamil Nadu Generation Corporation. Also, Tanjore is acting as a state designated agency as to implement various activities on energy conservation and demand state management under the guidelines of Bureau of Energy Efficiency, as you said, under Ministry of Power, Government of India. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity given to me for sharing such some few points about energy conservation. I don't know how much I can cover within this half-an-hour time. If all you permit me, then I can extend at least 15 to 30 minutes, maybe, with all your permission. As soon as possible, I can finish my topic. Maybe now it is, I think, 15:20 almost. So, shall I take up to 16 hours, sir? Hello.
Hello.
Sir, shall I take at least up to 50 or 16 hours? Almost 45 minutes?
45 minutes you can take, sir. No problem.
Okay, sir. 1 minute. I will try to share PowerPoint 1 minute. Sir, is it visible? PowerPoint? Sir, is it visible to you all?
Sir, screen is not visible.
1 minute. Now it is accessible. Hello.
Yes, sir, we can able to see.
Okay. Thank you. So I think, I don't know how many participants are here. Almost I saw 17 participants. All are students, 29. Okay, 29, almost 29. Okay, I think all our students are even lecturers and professors. Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Able to hear, sir.
Sir, faculties and students also joined, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I think you all know about climate change or global warming, whatever it is. Students, please, friends, please interact with me there so that I can able to tell some of a few lines about the energy conservation. Unless you interact with me, I think it is very difficult to share about the energy conservation. You please interact with me so that it will go with the live session. Okay. So current scenarios you all know about, you know that overpopulation, deforestation. So nowadays generation are now utilizing more gadgets and sophisticated life, because for which the government and other agencies making more gadgets. So industrialization is growing, and huge transportation we are using it. So because of that, we are making a high pollution. Leading to that, greenhouse gas effect is there. So because of greenhouse effect, ozone hole already created. For that reason, now climate change is happening. So in Tamil, no, they said Mummari பெய்த மழை முறை மாறி பெய்து என்று சொல்வார்கள். So recently you also seen that how much rainfall had happened in Chennai and the south of Tamil Nadu. That is almost 60 to 80 centimeter rainfall, which is to be happened throughout the year. Instead of that, in a day or two, it happened. Recently, we have seen and how much water stagnated happened in Chennai and Thoothukudi and Tirunelveli, even most of the part of the Tamil Nadu. Okay. So, and also, you all heard about temperature rising. So, recently, in the Glasgow conference, almost 150 plus countries they met in Glasgow city, and they discussed about the global temperature. They want to restrict the temperature at least up to 1.5 degree based on the temperature figure of in the year 1990. Okay, but even then, unless the individual, if not they are taking an action individually, it is very difficult to control the global temperature. And also the alarming statistics is stating that the cities near to seashore will be submerged in the year 2100, particularly Calcutta, Mumbai and Chennai. These are the city may be submerged in the year 2100. So this alarming as given by the conference of protocol that is started in Kyoto in Japan 1995. The Kyoto protocol started for monitoring this climate change and other things. As on date, I think 26th COP was occurred in Glasgow in the last month. In that meeting, our Honorable Prime Minister also attended. So the important thing is our duty to safeguard our own Mother Earth and our surrounding environment. This is the situation here. So the day by day, it is the using of vehicles and other gadgets and industrialization and which leads to more and more pollution and affecting the climate. So it is our responsibility. So each slide one by one we can see. In this situation, what we have to take care. Mahatma Gandhi say, nature provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greeds. Because we are exploiting the environment the recent days. We all know that. So, in this situation, you can ask, sir, as an individual, what can I do? Yes, definitely we can do. Unless individual can take action quickly, it is very difficult to survive in this world in future, particularly in the future generation. Definitely, they will face air, that is natural resources. Almost recently, you also know that thermal stations, they didn't get the coal for power stations. Unless in India, almost 70% of the power is coming from thermal power stations. So for the thermal power station, we didn't get coal because in the 2050, even our Honorable ex-President Mr. Abdul Kalam ji alarmed about coal. That is why he insists, instead of using coal, that is thermal power, he insists for thorium and make the power from thorium atomic power stations. So in 2050, in India, definitely we cannot get coal almost. That is why we are getting coal from China and Australia and Indonesia. So natural resources, we all know that there is a limit. Maybe 50 years, maybe 100 years, it will come. So unless we move for alternate and we change our life according to in line with the environment, it is very difficult. 20, 30 years before, it is very rarely surprised why people are using drinking mineral water for mineral water, but now without mineral water, it is difficult to survive in the cities, urban cities like Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore, Coimbatore, even Coimbatore also. Most of the families are depending only that mineral water bottles, 20-liter cans. The same situation will come for air also. COVID, how we experienced to get oxygen for COVID patients. The time will not extend. Maybe 20, 30 years. Definitely, I think we will buy air by expending no money. So natural resources, it is limited one. So it is our responsibility to safeguard our Mother Earth and saving the environment. Okay. So as individual, what we can do? You cannot do many things. At least simple things in the day-to-day of our life. Whatever possible things. See, in our home, we are using so many appliances: fan, tube light, other lights, fridge, washing machine, air conditioners, mobiles, computers, water heaters, etc. I don't know how many of you familiar about these appliances, about their features, and about how to use it, how to use safely. In what way we can, if you use that particular appliances, you can save the energy. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that. So I want to ask some questions. You please reply so that I can reply accordingly, so that I can give some tips also to save the energy. Okay. First, we will see the air conditioner. In the air conditioner, see that figure. Naturally, strictly speaking, we should not use the air conditioner. But shall I talk in English or shall I use English and Tamil both? Friends, can I talk in Tamil as well as English or only in English? Please. Hello. Am I audible, sir? Hello, friends. Silent. Hello. Hello. Hello, my dear friends. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I talk in English or Tamil both or only in English?
Hello.
Are you getting my voice, please?
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's audible, sir. You can use any language, sir.
Both.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sir, in this, actually, what I'm trying to say, normally we should not use air conditioners, but okay. Recently, without AC, it is very difficult to survive. That all, okay, I know about it. But anyhow, use any gadgets or appliances, but don't misuse it. That's what I'm trying to say. In this picture, you can see so many figures. That is indoor AC unit, outdoor AC unit, and some breaker. That is a circuit breaker. And another thing is a remote controller and stabilizer, then plug, and some stars, and fan, door, windows. Okay. In this picture, I want to say, before using the air conditioner, normally, what steps you are taking before switching on your AC? Anyone can tell? யாராவது சொல்ல முடியுங்களா? நீங்க வந்து AC போட போறீங்க. Nowadays people are used to start the AC before they are entering into the room because they feel that it is very warm and hot. So in the car itself, by remote they are starting, they are on switch on the AC, and before they are entering, room is very cool and they feel very comfortable. So such a situation has come now. I don't know how many of you are using such provision features. யாராவது சொல்ல முடியுங்களா? Students, நீங்க உங்க வீட்ல I think almost you are using AC. Without AC, I think nowadays I can't see any home unless except some that roof houses and huts. Even huts also they are using AC. Even in the Chennai, when I am going to my house, no, there are some huts. In the huts itself, they are using air conditioners. யாராவது சொல்ல முடியுங்களா? நீங்க ஏசி யூஸ் பண்றதுனால என்னென்ன ஃபாலோ பண்ணீங்க? என்ன டைரக்டா போய் ஆன் பண்ணுவீங்களா? என்ன பண்ணுவீங்கன்னு சொல்ல முடியுங்களா? நீங்க இன்டராக்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியா இருக்கும். So that some நிறைய டிப்ஸ் கொடுப்பேன். அது பண்றதுனால வந்து you are saving money. Not only you are saving, you are directly or indirectly helping the nation, tangent to as well as to the environment. Why? Because I will tell you in detail later. Okay. நீங்க ஏசி ஆன் பண்றதுனால நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுவீங்கன்னு சொல்ல முடியுங்களா யாராவது ஒருத்தர்? ப்ளீஸ். எல்லாரும் லைன்ல இருக்கீங்களா?
எஸ்.
ஒன்லி நாராயணசாமி மேடம் தான் மட்டும் தான் ரிப்ளை பண்றாங்க. அதர்ஸ் ஐ திங்க் யாரும் சைலண்டா இருக்கீங்க. நார்மலா வந்து இல்ல எங்க பொண்ணு தான் வீட்டுல காலையில இருக்கும்போது ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கோம். அவங்க பாட்டு வச்சுட்டு வேற ஐ திங்க் ஐ கான்ட் ஏபிள் டு see you only. ஹலோ ஏசி எனிதிங் unless சும்மா வந்து ஏதோ ஒரு லெக்சர் கொடுத்து போறது வந்து நீங்களே ஏதோ கேட்பீங்க அதை போங்க. பட் இட்ஸ் a practical one. It's very good tips also. I'm going to give some good tips which is useful to you also, you and as well as to the nation, as well as to the environment. So that is why I'm insisting you please interact. நீங்க ஏசி ஆன் பண்றதுனால what actions you will take? நேரா போய் ரிமோட் எடுத்து ஆன் பண்ணிட்டு பண்ணுவீங்களா இல்ல வந்து என்னென்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? ப்ளீஸ் யாராவது ஒருத்தர். I think 29 to 30 students are there, maybe 20 plus. யாராவது ஒருத்தர்.
We try to close the doors.
The doors and window
Doors we
close
used to close it.
Very good, excellent. Okay, then
If any other switch is on, we try to off it.
okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. At least you replied for something. Okay, that is good. So before you switching on the air conditioners, you should ensure that windows and doors are pakka closed condition. Okay. Some houses, no, even the doors keep closed. No, the big hole is there in between that no pillar and door. There is a gap, so that also is not good because whatever the setting temperature you set, no, it will the compressor will not turn to off because the air is continuously escaping from that room. So to maintain that temperature, compressor will keep on running. Okay, so you should ensure that all doors and windows should keep closed. Okay, I will tell you one by one. Before how you are following before that, but hereafter you should follow the tips of what I am going to give for you. Okay, definitely miniature circuit breaker is there. Sure. You ensure that after closing the door and windows, you should ensure that MCB is on. After MCB is on, stabilizer will be, I think it will also on after 3 minutes or from the brand, they keep minimum time. The time is for safety to the compressor. So that is why they set the time limit. So stabilizer will go on, and then you will set the temperature. No, according to the temperature, that is the compressor will start on. Then indoor blower also on. But before compressor blower indoor unit blower will start to run. Okay, to give the air. At what temperature? Before after switching on, after closing doors and windows, you are going to using the remote to set the temperature. At what temperature you people are setting? At what temperature you are setting normally? You please tell me. எந்த டெம்பரேச்சர்ல நீங்க வந்து நார்மலா வந்து ஏசி வந்து வைப்பீங்க? There are so many features in the remote. I don't know how many features you are seeing that. We want only that particular temperature, switch on, switch off. That's all. I think most of the people are using that similar feature only. Even for mobile, students may be utilizing so many applications. Most of the people are using only the green button and the red button. That's all. So like that, likewise, that remote also. Even my daughter also, she used to switch on, switch off. That's all. Temperature already set. So, in the temperature you use பண்ணுவீங்க? Normal what temperature? Okay, I think it will take time if you reply. Normally, please keep the temperature at minimum to 24 degrees centigrade, not 16, 18. Even if you keep 16 also, what happened now? If you keep 16 degree at the starting point, what will happen? The outside temperature, because your setting temperature will see that the difference of outside atmospheric temperature and room temperature. If the room temperature is already almost near to the atmospheric temperature, if it is 40 degree, then when you set temperature at 16 degree, what will happen? 24 degree. So 24 degree difference, the compressor will start initially. Any motor or device while starting, it will take at least 5 to 6 times of the starting current. I think you know about it. I don't know. Engineering students, they might know about all these things, selecting things. So while starting the compressor, it will take 5 to 6 times. For example, 1 ton AC, that compressor capacity is 1.5 kilowatt motor. So 1.5 kilowatt motor will take a current almost single phase motor. It will take around 10 amps minimum. So 4 to 6 times means 50 to 60 amps. While starting the compressor, that time it will take 50 to 60 amps. Then later on, after 9 to 10 seconds, it will come to normal current, that is 10 ampere. So what happened? While taking that much of current, your cable or wire, it will get heated. No? So to avoid that, you should set maximum temperature, that is 24 degrees centigrade. Even if it runs for 5 to 6 times of starting current, but while running, if you set to 24 degrees centigrade, what will happen? It will take the slowly, that is 50 to 60% of the load, so it will come to 6 amps. So after getting out of the cable, because of the difference of 4 amps, that is 10 to 6, 4 amps difference. No? So what will happen? The temperature of the cable comes down. Then later on, if you set temperature to 23, 22 like that, it's good. But for your health, as well as to the compressor safety for the equipment, safety to the equipment, you should keep only 24 degrees centigrade. Nothing will happen. Initially, you will feel that a little bit warm, but later on, it will come to 24 degrees centigrade. Also, some people what they are using, initially they used to set at 16 to 18 degree. Then they feel that very cool. Then they will switch off. Again, they will keep on. Again, it will go to 16 degrees centigrade. Again, they used to keep off. So keeping on and off. No, what will happen? Your body temperature also varying the temperature and your health. It will spoil your health, and as well, and also it consumes more energy. So instead of 1 ton AC, if it runs low, it will take 1 to 1.5 unit per hour. It consumes 1 to 1.5 unit per hour. But if you do like this, switching on and off, what will happen? In the 8 hours, in the total 8 hours running, normally one time it will consume around 10 to 12 units per day. That is for 8 hours. But if you making switch on and off, it will go to up to 15 to 20 or 8 hours. So அதனால நீங்க வந்து எப்பவுமே என்ன பண்றீங்கன்னா ஏசி வந்து வைக்கும்போது 24லயே வைக்கிறது நல்லது. And another thing, another tip is don't use the fan. Most of the people they keeping on AC as well as the fan also. Both are running. This consuming the AC is consuming about 1.5 unit per hour, and the fan is consuming about almost 0.3 unit per hour. So both altogether it is 2 units it comes. So another thing, fan use பண்ணும்போது what will happen? Because indoor unit taking air outside that is room air, no, it will go inside the indoor and the blower. So it's the circulation of air when it enters the filter, no. Fan run ஆகும்போது குள்ள இருக்கிற டஸ்ட் எல்லாமே அந்த இன்டோர் யூனிட்ல போய்டும், ஃபில்டர் வந்து சோக் ஆயிடும். So once choke ஆயிடுச்சுனா what will happen? The set temperature is the compressor will start to run. Okay. 24 because of choking of a filter, definitely it will not reach that particular setting temperature. So compressor will keep on running. It consumes more power. So அதனால நீங்க என்ன பண்ணீங்கன்னா fan நீங்க ஸ்டாப் பண்ணீங்கன்னா the frequency of cleaning of the filter வந்து it will for example நீங்க fan யூஸ் பண்ண அப்படினா once in a month filter indoor filter clean பண்ணாவே போதும். Otherwise you have to clean your filter, indoor unit filter every week. Otherwise what will happen? Even if you set to 16 degrees also, it will not shut down after because it will not reach the temperature because of the filter choke. So that is why always you switch fan only. Start run the AC and set the temperature 24 degree. That is good for health, and as well as you will get minimum consumption. Okay, these are all the energy conservation tips. And another thing, most of the people know while starting the AC they will use only a remote or mobile. They forget to switch off the circuit breaker. If you are not switching off, that is switching off the MCB, what will happen? This stabilizer always keep on. So that the stabilizer consumes 15 to 20 watts. So imagine, for example, if you are using AC only during the night hours, and you are switching off the AC by remote, but you forget to switch off this miniature circuit breaker, what happened? Supply will extend up to stabilizer. Stabilizer will always 24 hours in on position. So what happened? So 24 into 21, 1000 watts equal to 1 unit. So 24 into 20, you multiply that consumption without serving the purpose, any purpose, unnecessary consumption is going on. So that is what I am trying to say. You can use the AC யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க, உங்களுக்கு கம்ஃபர்ட்டபிளா யூஸ் பண்ணுங்க. நான் வந்து ஏசி யூஸ் பண்ண கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லல, ஃபேன்ல மட்டும் நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு நீங்க வந்து சேவ் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லல. Energy conservation is what generally they are telling, no, without affecting your comfortability, use your electricity power. We are not telling that no, you sacrifice something, you switch off AC or something else. Without your comfortability, you save the energy. For example, in this AC, you can save 20 hours without forgetting to switch off the MCB. That's all. I think most of the people, 90% I am sure you people are using switching off the AC by remote only. Not most of the people don't know about the MCB also. So தயவு செஞ்சு MCB மட்டும் நீங்க ஆஃப் பண்ணீங்கன்னா ரிமோட் ஆஃப் பண்ணுங்க. At the same time switch off the miniature circuit breaker or switch whatever it is provided for AC. And the MCB on பண்ணீங்கன்னா you can save 20 watts per hour. அந்த எனர்ஜி சேவ் பண்ணுங்க தான் நாங்க வந்து இன்சிஸ்ட் பண்றோம். ஓகே, thank you. ஆல்மோஸ்ட் further please அந்த ஃபில்டர்ஸ் வந்து ஃப்ரீக்வெண்டா க்ளீன் பண்ணீங்கன்னா போதும். உங்களுக்கு எனர்ஜி கன்சம்ப்ஷன் டெஃபினட்டா மாசத்துக்கு 4 யூனிட்ல இருந்து 10 யூனிட் வரைக்கும். This is the next tip. So this is the indoor filter. This is the outer filter. இது வந்து ஈஸி, ரொம்ப ஈஸி. அந்த கவர் கழிட்டு அப்படியே பண்ணலாம். Next, whenever you are buying a AC, please see that the star labeling AC. Minimum 3-star AC or equipment. Now most of the appliances are coming with the star labeling, issuing this star labeling approved by the Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Okay, that appliances saving no much energy, so try to buy only star labeling equipment. I think most of the appliances coming in the open market with the star labeling. Okay, then this is the one. The next gadget, that is appliances, fridge, refrigerator. Refrigerator, open சொல்லணும்னா நான் அப்படியே சொல்றேன். Refrigerator most of the வீட்ல என்ன பண்றோம்னா அது வந்து ரெஃப்ரிஜரேட்டர் மாதிரி யூஸ் பண்ணல, டம்பிங் பீரோ. எப்படி வந்து ஒரு பீரோல வந்து we used to dump all the clothes in the bureau, அது மாதிரி வந்து ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு மாவு எடுத்து அரைச்சு வச்சிருது. அப்புறம் வந்து இருக்கிற ஊர்ல இருக்கிற காய்கறி எல்லாமே, even when we are living in the metropolitan city or urban cities, 1 week or 10 days vegetables, even ஒரு சிலர் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா கர்நாடகா இந்த இது எல்லாமே A to Z அது எவ்வளவு வைக்க முடியுமோ எடுத்து டம்ப் பண்ணிடுறாங்க. really வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா that fridge compressor இது வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா so much of volume of area இருந்தா அது ஒர்க் ஆகும். பட் நீங்க டம்ப் பண்ணீங்கன்னா it keep on runs. So another இது வந்து வாஸ்ட் யூஸ் பண்ற இது வந்து எக்யூப்மென்ட் பாத்தீங்கன்னா fridge. So இந்த fridgeல வந்து இது மாதிரி மிஸ்யூஸ் பண்ண கூடாது. only whatever necessary things, for example milk, curd, then butter, like that, no? So are important vegetables. So that items only you should keep in the refrigerator. The energy saving tips in the refrigerator, number 1 is this gasket. The door gasket should ensure that even when you are going near to fridge, you feel that some chill air will come. That means it indicates that the gasket is gone. That may be broken inside the rubber, or maybe somewhere cut. So you should ensure that leakage from indoor to that is atmospheric room. You should see that the fridge and the gasket correct can pass through. Number 1. Number 2, normally people used to keep hot items inside the fridge. For example, பாலோ இல்ல குழம்போ வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா ஹாட்டா எடுத்து வைப்பாங்க. அது வந்து நம்ம அது கூல் பண்ணா அப்படியே எடுத்து வச்சிருவாங்க. You see that, for example, that boiling temperature, for example, வந்து even 50 degree வச்சுக்கலாம். 50 degree எடுத்து போயிட்டு ஃப்ரிட்ஜ்ல நீங்க வந்து around 4 to 5 degree வைக்கணும்னா different temperature 46 degree temperature வந்து அது கூல் ஆகி அது கூல் பண்றதுக்கும் அந்த compressor will work. So don't keep hot items inside the fridge. Number 2. Number 3, use always a 3-phase, the 3-pin plug. And because safety aspect, third pin is used for earth, which prevent from electric shock. So because compressor backside door, some fridges are they cover with the cover. Some of the fridges they keep open. So in some cases, if you get the compressor electric shock, maybe அது வரதுக்கான chances இருக்கு. So அது வந்து நீங்க வந்து எர்த் கேபிள் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். Number 2. Number 3, fridge வைக்கும்போது you should keep the fridge just half feet to 1 feet from the wall. அந்த வால்ல இருந்து ஒரு 1 feet தான் the circulation of air அந்த கம்ப்ரஸர் ஒர்க் ஆகும்போது அது ஹீட் ஆகும். To reduce the temperature, so the circulation of air should be provided. So நீங்க unless keep the distance from the wall, it is very difficult to allowing circulation of air around the fridge. So எப்பவுமே வந்து ஒரு அடி மினிமம், அரை அடி அட்லீஸ்ட், அப்படி இல்லைன்னா ஒரு அடிக்கு வந்து நீங்க வந்து டோருக்கு அந்த ஃப்ரிட்ஜுக்கு பின்னால் இருக்கிறது வந்து இருக்கணும், கேப் இருக்கணும். அதே மாதிரி வந்து இந்த ஃப்ரிட்ஜ் வந்து யூஸ் வாங்கும்போது try to use by star labeling fridges. Okay, so these are the tips. So another thing, in the fridge temperature வந்து நார்மலி நீங்க எவ்வளவு வைக்கணும் அப்படின்னா மாடரேட் டெம்பரேச்சர் ஃப்ரிட்ஜ் வந்து கவர்ல எழுதிருப்பாங்க. அது நிறைய பேர் nobody is seeing that how much temperature is written on the cover to maintain that milk, you know, in good condition. யாரும் பார்த்தது கிடையாது. ஸோ டெம்பரேச்சர் அது கம்பெனியார் என்ன செட் பண்ணா அதை வச்சிருவாங்க. பட் அன்னெசரியா கம்பெனி மூடிட்டு இருக்கும். வந்து டெம்பரேச்சர் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா சம்மருக்கு ஒரு டெம்பரேச்சர், விண்டருக்கு ஒரு டெம்பரேச்சர். சம்மருக்கு பாத்தீங்கன்னா 4 டிகிரி வச்சா போதும். ஃப்ரீசர்ல மட்டும் தான் நீங்க 0 டிகிரில வைக்கணும். இது நார்மல் ஜெனரல் கம்பார்ட்மெண்ட் வந்து 4 டிகிரில வச்சா போதும். பட் வந்து ஆல்வேஸ் 365 days வந்து we used to keep only 0 degree for both. ஸோ அன்னெசரி வந்து இந்த கம்ப்ரஸர் ஓடிட்டு இருக்கும். உங்களுடைய பில்லு பத்தி எங்க போயிடும். ஸோ இந்த இதெல்லாம் சொல்றோம். செட்டிங் டெம்பரேச்சர் அக்கார்டிங் டு தி சீசன் you keep 4 degree but 0 degree for the freezer compartment. Freezer இன்னும் வேணும் அதுக்கு பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம். So try to adjust the temperature according to the season. இதுதான் எனர்ஜி சேவிங் டிப் சொல்றோம். ஸோ அதே மாதிரி ஓப்பனிங் க்ளோசிங் வந்து பண்ணாதீங்க. அவாய்ட் டு ஓப்பன் அண்ட் க்ளோஸ் தி ஃப்ரிட்ஜ் frequently. Okay. I think time right here. The last washing machine, the major I think most of the people are using front door washing machine. Only few people are using top door opening. So front load opening machines, there are a lot of programs like this. See, almost 15 to 20 programs. But most of the people they don't know what program for how much capacity, what program you have to set. Class inside the tub and closing the door, they switch on the washing machine. That is totally wrong. Actually, and most of the washing machine, they used to provide heater around 50 to 50 centigrade. என்ன சொல்றது, துணியே அப்படியே burn ஆகி எரியுற அளவுக்கு வந்து வச்சிருவாங்க. They don't know how to set the temperature and even for 2 class, they set the same program. Washing machine will run for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Even for 50% load, same program. Even 100%, not 100%, even 150% of the class, they dump inside the tub and they keep on. The machine on the katto, oda mudiyama or setup ninnalo. So that is the practice of using washing machine. I saw so many in so many houses how they are using it. So machine la வந்து 50% load அப்படினா கை வச்சு பார்த்தா நார்மலா full load போது கை வச்சு இந்த டோர்ல வந்து திறக்கும்போது இப்படி இந்த மாதிரி இந்த third figure, you can see the third figure. அப்ப அதோட கேப் இருந்தா that is called the full load cloth. அந்த மாதிரி வச்சிட்டு நீங்க full load வந்து மெஷின் வந்து ஆன் பண்ணும்போது நார்மலா வந்து லைட்டா வந்து டர்ட்டியான ஷர்ட் அதெல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு 45 minutes. இல்ல ஸ்லைட்டா நைலான் கிளாத் இந்த மாதிரி இருந்ததுன்னா just 30 to 25 minutes. அதே மாதிரி வந்து ஸ்பின்னிங் மட்டும் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். If you want spinning or rinsing or all together அப்படின்னா maximum you use 1 hour, not more than that. But some machines are they giving even for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Don't use that program. நார்மலா வந்து இப்ப இருக்க கிளாத் எல்லாமே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா maximum 1 hour. Some cloths are only for 10 minutes rinsing and soaking for 10 minutes and rinsing. That's all. And if it rainy season, use the temperature, heated temperature you keep at 40 degrees. That is more than enough. If you keep more than that, then your clothes will get spoiled. No doubt about it. So setting the program is very, very important. Another thing, not only you are consuming more power, you are wasting too much of water. If you set the program at 1.5 hour program, around 30 liters of water your machine will consume. So you are wasting of 30 liters of water only because of washing only 4 to 5 cloths. So please see that the program you should keep according to the load. Okay. So here also I am telling that use a 3-pin cable and star whenever you are buying the washing machine. You please try to see that star labeling, be star labeling. Don't see that some spurious site. Only star, a simple star they used to provide. You see that the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, for example, this is the label. You see that label. Even the energy efficiency ratio and how much units it will consume per year. So all data they mentioned in the star labeling. So you see that the star labeling. Okay. So this is the programs. Okay. I think for 16 hours. Okay. This is the very important. So what statistics is telling that no, the 85% of the electrocution is happening only because of heaters. So it is not my statement. It is the statement of safety department. In the most of the hotels, 85% electrocution, even in the houses, it is happening only because of heaters. People are don't enter into the bathroom without switching off the heater. If you are switching on the heater while taking bath, even last 2 months before it is happening in the district, one student, I think he is studying in 11th standard. He forgot to switch off the heater, so he entered and while taking bath, water is pouring, hot water. He wants to he tried to stop the tap. While touching the tap, he got electrocuted and he died. So it has happened. Many of the electrocutions not coming in the newspapers. In the hotels, it is happening every month or every year. Almost 85% of country is happening, as I said earlier. So don't switch on the heater before entering into the bathroom. This is the first safety one. And another thing is, please use the ELCB, earth leakage circuit breaker. It is about 2,000 to 3,000 rupees. If I think most of the houses, they are not using electrical earth leakage circuit breaker. They are simply using the universal circuit breaker, which will not trip when it is any short happening inside the heater. So please use the earth leakage circuit breaker. What will happen if you put that device? If any heater opens or short circuit happening inside the heater, immediately this electrical circuit breaker, it will trip whole supply in your house. So you will save your safety, and your it will prevent from the electrical shock. So it happened in my house because I provided in the day itself the electrical circuit breaker. It happened to me. It saved me for 3 times because electrical heater inside the coil, it's only 2 to 3 years. What will happen? According to the TDS, that is total dissolved solids, according to the salty water or dark water, the life will be increased or decreased. So once it gets what happens? And the coil, electric coil, salty it try to make a small hole, then it will burst. Whenever burst the electrical supply directly contact with the heater. And the heater touch not only if you are living in the flat, the electric coil is happening in your home, but the guy is living in the 3rd floor or 1st floor. Even when they are touching the tap, they will get electrocuted. So that is the worst situation. So that is why I am insisting you please provide a earth leakage circuit breaker, and also try to share this message to all your friends, relatives, and other people, because it's a very safety measure. Energy consumption, you set the temperature around 45 to 50 degrees centigrade maximum. Don't more than that. But some people are now using 65 degrees centigrade and they mix the cold water. Don't do that. 45 to 50 degrees is enough. If it is required, you can add minimum cold water. Okay. These are the things. So most of the thing, many of the houses, they don't use electrical earth pit. Please try to put the electrical earth pit, which will save your life and as well as to your equipment. and you can save more electrical energy consumption. Okay, I think and the other things, don't use television and mobile while lightning happening and thunder and lightning happening. So don't talk near to so many accidents happening recently. So these are the safety tips. And another thing, mobile. Don't use the mobile while charging. I think day by day we are seeing so many mobile bursts or electrical shock, electrocution happening by mobile. So below 15%, please don't use mobile while charging, because at 15%, if you are charging mobile and using the mobile, what will happen? It takes more current to charge and it will get heated. So by that time, a mobile try to burst. So don't use mobile 15% below and charging. Don't use mobile under charging. That's the main thing. And charging your mobile when it comes to 15%. Don't frequent practice frequent charging when it is even if it is 70%. Don't use try to charge it. Okay. These are the general tips. I think iron box and other things. There are so many things out there, but I don't have time. Already 16 hours. Sorry, I think I took 15 hours extra. Thank you. And the final thing, our commitment definitely is a mandate, and it is our bound duty. Conserve energy, save the world, strengthen the country, build a society. Particularly for future generation, we should do something natural resources to the future generation. So for which we have to take some responsibility, and we have to do some day-to-day energy conservation activities. Please do that. So on behalf of Antago, I like to thank you. I think these are the tips useful to you. I will try to send some tips to Mr. Narayana Swami sir. Make use of it and share these tips to your friends and relatives, and try to save our earth and try to help to nation and as Mr. Kanjato, and saving money by saving electrical energy consumption. Okay, thank you for the Narayana College, and thank you, Mr. Narayana Swami sir, for the opportunity given to me. Thank you, sir. Any questions? Any questions or clarification? If you want, you please ask me. Thank you.
Participants, do you have any question? You can ask to sir.
Hello. Sir, is it? Sir, I have a question, sir. What are the funding given by the Tamil Nadu government? Suppose if we go for any alternate source of energy to save the current situation of Tamil Nadu and in general India, is there any alternative? Is there any source of funding or anything provided by the government of Tamil Nadu? Can you please elaborate on that, sir?
For what, sir?
Sir, suppose I am having an alternate source of energy. For example,
Okay.
I am not.
For example, if you are going to provide solar, rooftop solar,
yes.
Providing very. Right.
Sir,
am I right, sir? You want to fund for any alternative supply. That is, in case if you are going to install solar rooftop, for which you need to fund. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The government of Tamil Nadu is not giving any funds, but the government of India through Canada, they are giving, I think, some percentage of fund they are giving. So if you go to Canada, TEDA, Tamil Nadu Energy Development Agency, there is an agency working under the government of Tamil Nadu. They are the right people. If you go through that website, you will get the details. years before they used to do, but now I think they limited to some a few projects only, up to 5 kilowatt. If it is domestic service, I think up to 5 kilowatt they are giving some subsidy. So you can see that the details in the TEDA website. That is TEDA, Tamil Nadu Energy Development Agency. Or otherwise, you ping me or you send a message to me. I will share the exact subsidy what they are giving, but not by the government of Tamil Nadu.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Any other questions, sir?
Participants, do you have any other questions?
Some useful information irundhukla? Anything useful to you? Or
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we can't understand what you said. I think I can take both sides.
All things were useful, sir. Very nice presentation, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. What has to come from?
You have given me useful tips, sir, how to use refrigerators, how to
Yeah,
use
madam.
AC.
Energy is
That awareness only we need it now, sir. Because
definitely.
unnecessarily you're wasting energy. Yeah, yes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Any questions, please? Okay, madam. Then, sir, Narayan sir, are you available?
Sir, shall we wind up the session, sir?
Yeah, definitely, madam. Because
So,
I think,
at the end of the session, I invite Jnanamani ma'am to deliver the vote of thanks. Ma'am, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Very good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of our Institutions Innovations Council of our Sri Narayana Guru College and the organizing committee, I feel immense pleasure to propose a vote of thanks. At the outset, I thank our today's resource person, Mr. G. Ramadas, Assistant Executive Engineer, Demand Side of Management, Tamil Nadu Generation and Distribution Corporation Limited, Chennai. Who honored this wonderful occasion with his inspirational thoughts on conservation of energy. So exploitation of environment will lead us to no life, as you said, usage of energy in such a way that it would be made available for our forthcoming generation. So thanks for that inspirational thoughts, sir. I thank our management and our beloved principal, Dr. M. Ilangovan, for his constant support in all our well-beings. My heartfelt thanks to our IIC president, Dr. E.K. Girishan, for his wonderful initiatives. Thank you, sir. I also extend my gratitude towards the organizing committee of IIC and members of for coordinating this program. My sincere thanks to all our dear participants. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. Meet you in another. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, Mr. Ramadas, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm Dr. Narayan Swami. So thanks for giving us such a wonderful webinar, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.